Hey guys, welcome to my late night live. Is there anybody else out there who's having trouble sleeping? Trying to get this lighting together. Bring a piece of string cheese. I don't know what's going on with my light. Why it's doing that? Let me see if I turn it off. Oh, that makes a big difference. Let me. Okay, much better. Much better. It looks so much better. I got a light in back. Hello, Vern. How you doing? I couldn't sleep. I know I said I was going live tomorrow, but I couldn't sleep. I've been sitting up on this damn couch and didn't have nothing else to do, so I figured I'd just come and talk to you guys. I may still live tomorrow. I still may do it tomorrow, but I'm a night owl. I've been having trouble sleeping and just, you know, not sleeping the way I need to be sleeping. And I know it's because my daughter says I've been depressed. I mean, I know I've been depressed because I've been out of work, so my skin has been kind of breaking out a little bit, and a little small acne, and just having trouble sleeping. So, but good vibes tonight. I ain't gonna bring anybody down by talking about my problems, because I'm on here to kind of give good energy, not talk about bad stuff. So, but what's going on with you? Are you up too? I see you up. Ooh, that's really cold. I love a cold soda, but that is so cold on my tooth. I mean, me a piece of string cheese. I love string cheese. Love it. I used to put it in my little lunch bags. Whatever I fix for lunch, I always had a thing of string cheese. It's good to snack on. Sometimes if I can't get breakfast, string cheese. I have string cheese and crackers. Yeah. Were you in the bed? Did I wake you up? Or were you still up? Hey, lady. Yeah, same issues. Just caught a sneezing attack. Now my eyes are red and swollen. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Do you have allergies? Or is it just, late night sneeze attack? I have allergies. My nose runs in the daytime, so I'm always needing a tissue. I keep tissues in my purse, and I have to keep them in my car, especially when I'm driving. It really gets me at nighttime. Well, not necessarily nighttime, but it really gets me when I'm in my car driving. So I always keep napkins and tissue in my little pocket of my car, because my nose is always running, always, even when I'm at work, which I hate that, because when I was at work, I was on the keyboard all the time, and I don't like wiping my nose or rubbing my nose and then having to type. So I always had to keep sanitizing wipes at my desk to wipe my keyboard off, because I hate bacteria. On keyboards carry a lot of bacteria, since you're in, HR too. Keyboards carry a lot of bacteria. So I always wipe mine off with alcohol wipes. So what's going on, Icy? How you doing? See, talking about allergies, now my nose about to start running. I said, everybody in the bed. Ain't nobody gonna be up chatting. You up too? I see. Nothing much. I'm okay. Good. Good. Yeah. I mean, I definitely have seasonal allergies, but when I'm in a closed building that doesn't have circulation, then it really hits me. My nose really starts to run, and my eyes start to water. I have to like get the corners of my eyes and put like a napkin, kind of make it into a point to get my eyes to keep it from running. But yeah, and plus I wear makeup, so last thing I want is my makeup to be running, and I ain't trying to ruin this. Look, I'm rubbing my nose already. So I got my sanitizing wipe over there on my little desk. So yeah, when you get older, I've been taking vitamins. Once I passed 40, that's when I really started getting into vitamins. I was taking vitamins every now and again. And I don't know if you ladies are over 40, but once I passed 40, I started to notice things with my body. And so that really made me want to get into vitamins. My eyes didn't used to burn. Now sometimes it does. It do hurt bad. Oh, I'm sorry about that, sister. Yeah, yeah. Once I passed 40, I started getting into vitamins really bad. Yeah. I mean, I started to notice a difference in my body, my joints. Um, I don't know. I'm in my 30s. Well, you go, girl. Yeah. I tell people sometimes when I'm with my daughter, because I don't like to have age. I tell people how old I am, but some people don't believe that my daughter is my daughter. They think, because she's taller than me. Both my kids are taller than me. I'm 4'11". I'm really short, but on my ID I put 5 feet. I tell everybody I'm 5 feet, and then my daughter's 5'7". My oldest is 5'7". I am Lovely Monet. That's my daughter. She's 5'7" and a half actually. Excuse me. And then my youngest daughter Brianna, um, I think she's 5'1", 5'2". No, she's taller than 5'1". I think she's about 5'2", 5'3". So yeah, yeah. Brian said, "I don't know. I'm 30. I'm in my 30s." She said, "I'm 10 then." Okay. Well, I just turned 40 then. Well, I'm actually 39. I'll be turning 40 this year. Hint, hint. Yeah, but I started really to get into vitamins really, really bad because I just needed them and help with my joints because I'm rubbing my joints now, rubbing my knees now. Um, but vitamins and supplements help. What it says, then you should not be here. No. Yeah. But, even if I was laying down, it's hard for me to fall asleep because I'm constantly twisting and turning my body and trying to get comfortable because, sometimes my joints just, you know, get inflamed. And I was watching this lady on Food Network. She was an older lady in her 70s. And she was talking about this spice that she uses, turmeric, and it helps with inflammation. And I have never used turmeric as a spice, but I wanted to look into recipes that you know that I can use turmeric in. So I started researching turmeric, and so when I go to the grocery store again, the next time I was thinking about getting some turmeric and try a recipe with turmeric because they say it's supposed to help with inflammation. Vern, have you ever tried turmeric? Have you ever used it in a recipe? And what recipe did you use it in? Yes, I've heard that I used it for my face. It helps with your face too. Oh, so it does a lot of things. I need to look into it. Yeah, but I want to get into it. I was going to look at some recipes, and I said this older lady in her 70s. She was on Food Network. She came in second place to almost winning. And she was saying she uses a lot of turmeric in her recipes. It helps with inflammation, and I was like, oh, really? And so been doing some research. I'm try to get into it. I like ginger. Um, I love the smell of ginger. I don't use it that much. When I cook it, it's probably really just for me because my daughter doesn't really like all those exotic flavors and tastes. She's just simple. She likes the basic salt, pepper, seasoned salt for my face, body, and health. It works for some, and some don't. Gotcha. I heard it does really good, so I want to try it. Yes, me too. Like ginger dressing. Oh, I love ginger. I love the smell of ginger. I was at the store last week and I bought just a little chunk of it. And sometimes I cut it up. Like if I'm making a stir fry, I cut a little piece of it off and chop it up, um, and put it in a vinaigrette. If I'm no, not even a vinaigrette. If I'm marinating meat, like if I'm doing a chicken stir fry or beef stir fry, I'll marinate it in it. Put the meat in there and then sear it off. And then once I take the meat off, I pour the vinaigrette in a pot to kind of let it heat up because I obviously had raw meat in it. But yeah, I love ginger. I love ginger. I've been trying to introduce my kids to exotic spices, but they act like they're old. They were like, Mom, like if it's something we didn't grow up with, then they act like they're old people, I swear. Sometimes I have to sneak different stuff in, you know. Like I like I was eating some ramen noodles roll. I didn't feel like cooking, so I just ate some ramen noodles and I put some sesame oil in my noodles. I love that taste. And then I was putting some adobo, those peppers that come in a can, the adobo pepper with the adobo sauce. I started getting introduced to that because I like spicy food, and that has really great flavor. But my kids, they're sort of stuck in their ways. They like the basics, and you know, um, I do a lot of Food Network watching because I like to, learn new recipes, and I get cookbooks and stuff. You've never had ramen noodles, really? You've never had, not even in college, Vern? I refuse to believe. I can understand you've never skydived or or done bungee jumping, but ramen noodles, you've never had ramen noodles. I don't believe that. I'm just saying, not to call you a liar, because I don't know you to call you a liar, but you've never had ramen noodles. Really? I love ramen noodles. I love them. Been eating them all my entire life. Asian noodles are good. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I love all kind of noodles, but ramen noodles, yeah. And I had kind of grew some onions in mine and put some sriracha. I tried to put an egg in it. Tried to make a not necessarily hard boiled egg. What do you call that? One of those soft runny eggs? No, not really. No, really. I've never really. Oh wow, wow. That's a question you need to ask your audience, like ramen noodles, because they would fall on their face to hear that you've never had ramen noodles. Yeah, that's interesting. You're the first person I've ever met that's never had ramen noodles, ever. That's a question you need to bring up in your next live to see what type of response. Maybe there are others out there, girl. Maybe there's others out there who've never had it. I love me a good ramen noodle. You can get them for $1.20. Back in the day when I was getting them, they were like 10 cents. I was telling my daughter you can get them 10 for $1. I said now they're $1.20. I said, which is still not bad. Ramen noodles isn't another name. Ramen noodles isn't it another name for it? I don't know. I, I forgot the other name they call. I just call it ramen noodles. You're a picky eater, Vern? Never had cucumber? Really, girl? You get to know your audience and you want your audience to get to know you. That is something. Wow, that is interesting. No cucumbers, no ramen noodles. Interesting. Wow. Yeah, I love cucumbers. I love them in a salad. Growing up, my aunt used to eat. She used to slice them up and put them in vinegar. I know that sounds crazy, but she used to put them in vinegar and eat it like that. She used to just eat cucumbers in vinegar. And you know, being a kid, always being curious about what adults are eating, she let me try it, and that was probably the only time I could really tolerate vinegar. It was strong, but I like the taste of cucumber, so I tolerated it. And then she also used to eat, and she's Southern. They eat a lot of Southern stuff that I didn't understand back in the days. Like she used to get cornbread and then get buttermilk, and she would crumble up cornbread and pour buttermilk on top and eat it. Cucumbers juice I used to make. Now I like cucumber water. I like cucumbers. I got that off of Beyonce. She was saying that she always had trouble drinking water. I can't drink tap water. I can only drink bottled water or water um, from a fountain if I put it in my water bottle. But I just can't go and get a cup or a glass from my sink and then just drink it. Now my water bottle, if I took my water bottle and filled it up with water, put it in my freezer, then I can drink it that way. But I can't drink. I don't know what is it about just straight tap water. Has to be in a water bottle or or in the water bottle form. She said, "Yeah, that's Vern." I've never had cucumber juice. I bet you it sounds good, but I've had cucumber water. Like I said, Beyonce, she was saying that it helped her drink more water by slicing up cucumbers, putting it in water, and I did that. It tastes like melon. It's really good. Cucumber, mint leaves, lemon, ginger, and water. Oh, that sounds really good. I see. That sounds real. I think I might do that. I have all those ingredients. Actually, I don't. Sorry, I don't have a cucumber. I don't have the cucumber and I don't have the mint leaves. So I lied. I have the lemon, I have the ginger, and obviously I have the water. But I like that. I think I might try that. Yeah. I got my water bottle. I just took it out the freezer. It's sitting over there. I had to let it sit for a couple of days. I got one of those really, really good water bottles that insulate. It's insulated on the inside, and I can fill it up with ice and fill it up with water. It'll last for days. The ice will not melt. It'll stay like that for days. I like that. It was like real, real expensive. It's like $12, but I got it on clearance plus with my discount at the time. Um, Icy, is that a salad water? Is that a salad? Yeah, that sounds really good. That sounds like a good drink. I bet you that would help with my inflammation. Cucumber, mint leaves, ginger, lemon. Oh yeah, that sounds really good. All natural stuff. You can make it yourself. It's good. Yeah, I like cooking for myself. I love being at home. I would rather be at home and cook a good meal than go out. Now my kids, obviously, they love to hit the streets. They like to go out. But I am a foodie. I love, I got a Instagram page, Rose J Cooks, and those are pictures of the food that I make. I make a lot of food. I don't always take photos. I need to take more photos, but my family, we are cooks. You know, the older ones, the younger ones, they don't really. They're the Y2 generation. They eat out. You know, every chance they get. Pay $5 for a cup of ice. I mean, for a cup of coffee. And I like those fancy coffees, but you know, give me a regular coffee, a cup of coffee, and I can judge it up myself. Don't have social media, but okay, good. Gotcha. But yeah, I love to cook. I love to cook. You like to cook? I see. I mean, I know you like to make natural stuff, but I'm a cooker. I love to cook. But today I didn't feel like cooking. Today I just made some ramen noodles, but I wanted to kind of make my ramen noodles, fill me up. So I took a pork chop out and I seared it in the skillet, chopped it up, and then put it in my noodles with some onions. And I was gonna put an egg in there, but my shell I couldn't get when I was cracking it open. Half the shell broke off, and I just threw it away. So yeah, I like zhuzhing up noodles. I can't just eat a bowl of regular noodles. It has to have a bunch of stuff thrown in it. I don't know what she says. Not like to cook, but not like to cook, but I have to have. Oh, gotcha. Not like to cook, but I have to eat. I understand. I understand. But I love to cook. I love to cook. You know, I just, you know, tomorrow I got some tilapia in the freezer and I may make some tilapia. I was at the store early and I forgot to get me a mango. I like to make, whenever I grill my tilapia, I like to make a mango salsa with it. Just mango, jalapeno, onions. And I don't like cilantro. You know, I'm just not a cilantro eater. I like parsley and I like green onions and I don't put lime in mine. So I put lemon in mine. So whenever I make my tilapia, I grill a tilapia, make some steamed rice or some just regular, white rice, and then I put tilapia on top, and then I put a sauce on top. It's my favorite quick go-to meal. All of it takes less than 10 minutes. Rice only takes 5 minutes. Yuck! You don't like onions, girl? You really are a picky eater. I love onions. I don't eat a lot of red onions. The only time I want red onions is if I'm making my tilapia for my salsa. But that's it. I prefer yellow onions. Girl, you don't eat white rice, you eat brown rice. I love white rice. I like rice, period. I like rice, period. I wish that I can get brown rice, but my kids wouldn't eat it. It would just be me, and I would literally have to eat it all day, every day. And, that's too much carbs for me. What does it say? I am a Geechee rice potato bread. Rice potato bread. Oh, you like that? Oh, so you like potato? I've had potato bread before. I was the only one that was eating. My kids don't like fancy stuff. They don't, it wound up going bad eventually because, I, I prefer to eat wheat bread. Um, at one point, I was getting me wheat bread and getting my daughter white bread, but it didn't work out because I was the only one that was eating it, and it just took forever for me to get through all that wheat bread, which meant I had to eat a lot more carbs than I intended to. Brown, lime, wheat, a lot of different ones. Gotcha. No potatoes and bread. So you really are a picky eater. What did you eat today? What did you cook today? Because I know you're a foodie. What did you cook today? Or did you order takeout? What did you prepare today? She said McDonald's and fries. I get McDonald's and fries for my grandson. Every time he comes over, I go and get him McDonald's. I try to make him little stuff, but he likes his little fast food takeout. And it's my fault. I give in to him. She ate fries. What you cook, Vern? Since you're a picky eater, did you order takeout? What did you get today? She don't want to tell me what she ate today. It's fine. It's fine. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. I cannot wait. I was telling my daughter I cannot wait to do some more videos, some more resin art videos. I had a salad with grilled chicken. Oh, that sounds good. I had a salad yesterday. I made me a salad yesterday. I had a Caesar salad. Yeah, I had me a Caesar salad yesterday. So that was I ate a salad yesterday. Yeah. Tomorrow I think I'm gonna do some tilapia and some rice. You don't cook? I love to cook. I love to cook. Yeah. Yeah. I would love to do a cookbook. That would be a dream of mine to, come up with some recipes. Me and my sisters love to cook. As told by Tana, she's an amazing cook too. She likes to cook too. She's always cooking. She makes the best chicken and dumplings, which I cannot make. She's amazing at making chicken and dumplings. She makes really good dressing, which I've never made. I'm not going to even attempt to make it, but she makes really good dressing. Her daughter, my niece Adara, makes really good greens, but Tina loves to cook. She can cook her ass off too. Her chicken and dumplings are the bomb. Yeah. You don't cook. You still ain't tell me what you ate today, Vern. You don't want to tell me? It's fine. It's fine. Did you eat French fries? Oh, you said, oh, you did. I had a salad and grilled chicken. Oh, okay, gotcha. Never mind. Never mind. You did tell me. Yeah, salad does sound good. I got bags of lettuce in the refrigerator. But that's good. People think I like to cook since I cook meals all the time, but I really don't like. I understand. Yeah, I love to cook. My youngest daughter, she likes to cook too. She's developing a habit for cooking. I mean, she kind of has no choice. She has two kids. She lives on her own, and she kind of, has no choice. She's realizing that she can't order takeout all the time because it's taking all her money. And you know, um, when you have a disabled child, you can't get up and run or to take out all the time. You have to learn how to cook. So she likes to cook. She's developing a habit for, trying out different recipes. She called me last week. She wanted to make a strawberry cheesecake, and I told her what to do, how to make a strawberry cheesecake. I got some cream cheese in the refrigerator now, and I love getting. That's hilarious. I think, yeah, you love getting over it, huh? Yeah, I understand. I understand. I appreciate all the help and support and love she's shown me and my sister and my daughter. Me and my sister was talking about you, Vern, yesterday. Um, we was just saying, how much love you show people and how authentic and genuine it is. And I was like, I told my sister, I was like, if I ever hit the lottery, I'm gonna find out where she is and I'm gonna send her some money. I said, because she's shown me much love. I said, she truly, truly, truly is here to support the people that are coming to her channel. And, she shows love and, she walks you through. If you don't know, ask me. I'll tell you what you need to do. I told my sister, I said, I've never gotten that. Nobody's ever like, hey, we're here for all of us, not just me, not just here to help my channel, but we're here to help everybody grow. And me and Tina was talking about you yesterday. Okay, come on, lot. Yeah, I told my sister. I said, if I ever hit the lottery, I said, I don't think I've ever said this about a stranger. I said, but if I ever hit the lottery, I'm gonna find her. and I'm gonna send her some money. So Vern, yes, you're the first stranger I've ever said that about. I said, if I ever hit the lottery, I said I'm gonna find her. And but you've shown love and support to everybody. I don't know if my camera's lined up. I put my little topiaries in the back. I took my little initial off and put my little topiaries back in the back. So I'm moving around. I'm always changing and moving stuff around. But yeah, my grandson over here, he kind of knocks them down and the leaves fall off sometimes. But yeah. But thank you, Vern, for showing everybody in your community who's come to your channel, who's come to your live. Thank you for showing us all the love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You love my background. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm actually thinking about taking these lamps. I seen this on the DIY channel. They got some rope, some of that what do you call that type of rope? It looks like burlap. I can't even think of it, but that kind of like brown rope looks like burlap, and they wound up wrapping the lamp. The lady like took that, put glue around the whole thing, and wrapped it with that burlap. And I was like, I wonder how that would look because I have so many dips and crevices in my lamp. But I'm thinking about wrapping it up. So yeah, it was hard trying to find. I was trying to find two like lamps. I was at a home decor store, and it was hard trying to find two of them that met my budget. That was under $25. These were $24.99 a piece, and it was just hard. I was looking for something neutral, something that didn't have gold in it, or a lot of embellishments, and so it had to just be neutral because I change my colors sometimes, and yeah. What is that here back? Thank you, love. Background. Yes, I just don't get close to strangers, but meeting Vern, we've gotten so close. I was surprised. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Meeting her, I think I met you, Vern, a couple of days ago, and I was pleasantly surprised. I'm usually close off person, don't like to get close to people, especially quick. But Vern put a spell on me. Yes, you did. And to show you, my sister Tina was telling me, she was like that whenever she decides to get, to have people monetize her, see, I'm still learning these, lingo. She was saying, she was talking about you. She was like, I'm gonna have you, Rose, and my daughter, Lonely Monet. I call her Moni. She was, I'm gonna have you and Moni, and then she says, I'm gonna reach out to Vern and see if she would, be my moderator, and Angie, I think Angie for life. And she was like, I said, when I was reading YouTube, because Vern, you were actually telling me to go to YouTube Studio, learn, read what they're talking about, to help understand your channel better. So I did. I started reading up on different things, and it was just saying, if you're going to have someone as your mod, understand, make sure somebody you trust and you're comfortable with. And, I think that that's a good sign that my sister said that about you. Boogity, boogity, boo. Oh my God. You're hilarious. You're hilarious. But yeah, we were showing you much love yesterday when Shay and I got off. She called me, and I was one guy that I was subscribed to. I wound up unsubscribing to him. I haven't unsubscribed to anybody, but him I unsubscribed to. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say his name, but I kind of felt like it was all about if you gave money to him, then, he helped promote your channel. He only promoted people that donated money to him, and, everybody else that were kind of showing him love, they kind of, saying like, it was, really not about you and, helping you and your community. It was about him and stuff. And so I was like, I've been following him for a couple of weeks now. And I said, I feel like I've got more information from Vern. A few days I'll follow her than I have in a few weeks I've been following him. And I said, granted, he helps promote people's channels, but I felt like, it just didn't seem genuine that he really was there to help people's community. It seemed like he was helping people that were donating big money to him, which is great. If I had the money to give to you, sister, I would give it to you. But, and if I had the money to give to him, I would have, gave it to him, but, the more and more I started watching him, the more and more I realized, okay, he seems like, he's only helping the people out that are giving him money. He's showing them love. Everybody else in his channel are kind of, getting the back seat. So I was like, it's not worth it. And so I unsubscribed him. He's the only one. Everybody else, I've shown love. I go to their channel. Not only do I subscribe to them, but I'm reading what they're about. And that's what you taught me. You was like, don't just hit somebody's link. You can put it on the watch list, get to know them. And I did that. I did exactly what you said. Obviously I got a lot of people that I've subscribed to, so it's taking me time to kind of go through everybody. But I've been looking at what they're about. And anybody who subscribes to me, I want them to see what I'm about, what brought me here. And I read about you and stuff. And, so anybody who's subscribing, to my channel, I want them to know, what brought me to this community. And I like to read everybody else's, thoughts and what brought them to it. And so, yeah. And some people's channel, when I go to it, they don't have anything written in their discussions or what they're about. It's just blank. And so, I just look at their channel. I'm still not, sure, what they're about. I mean, their channel. But I still look at it and I still show love and support. So I'm taking all your notes. Trust me. I'm following everything you've been saying and, taking it to heart. And, I got over 100 subscribers. So YouTube sent me my own, URL. And so I was so happy. My daughter was like, look at you, Mama. I was like, yeah, I'm so happy. I remember when I did my first live video, I think I had like 20 some subscribers. It was less than 30 subscribers. And I was so happy. My daughter was like, why are you so happy? I was like, I got 20 people that cared about me, that show interest in me. I said, it ain't 1,000 like you got, I said, but, 20 people actually took the time to want to know more about me. And so that made me feel good. My very first live talking about it, I had 20 people that had subscribed to my channel. And now I got, I think, 137, I think. So, I mean, I'm happy. I've come a long ways. I'm learning more and more as I do this. And, I want to get monetized someday. I want to be able to, devote a lot more time that I'm putting into it. Every day I'm reading and I'm learning. I was up late last night, just learning little things, what everything means. And so every day I'm reading YouTube and understanding what YouTube is about. So, I'll get there. My daughter says it's not going to happen overnight. And I'm showing love and support to anybody who wants it. And, it's nice to get it in return. So I ain't in a rush. I got time. It'll give me a chance to kind of learn. Yes, it's a lot. Oh, yes, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot to learn. And I'm just reading a page at a time. And I learned about cards yesterday. I didn't even know what that word meant until late last night. I was up late last night. Learned about cards and putting little messages in my videos, asking, doing polls and asking, fellow viewers, what they think, would they like to see more of this video? What do they think about this video? So every day I'm learning something new. So, the more and more I do it, the better I'll get. So yes, you'll get there. I know. I'm sure it took, I'm sure, you want an overnight success. You worked hard. When I look at your channel, it has substance, and I can tell that you worked hard to get where you got. And that's my goal, to, put my all in it. Tina, my older sister, she's been doing it for a while. Moni, my oldest daughter, she's been doing it for a while. So, I'm still new to the game. Even though I've been on YouTube, I really started doing this last year. So it's taking me time, and the more and more I'm watching and learning, the more and more I want to grow and learn and do things. And I want to take this channel forward. I want to do more videos. I can't wait to do more videos. I was telling my daughter, I said, man, I can't wait to start back working, obviously to pay bills, but, to get more supplies, so I can do more videos and, show you guys what I'm about and, show you some of my crafts. I got some of my stuff down here. Fran, did you see my video when I made this bracelet? I don't know if you've seen it. These are some of the bracelets I made, my video channel using resin art. Yes, you'll get there. Yes, ma'am. I'm waiting. This is one of these paperweights I made. This has Mike and Ike candy in it. And this is what I use when I do my resin art, when I do my videos. I can't wait to do more of these. These are little paperweights and stuff that I do. So I do a lot. I like this one. This one's pretty. So yeah. Okay, nice. Oh no, but I will. Good, 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 good. I'm looking forward to doing more, and I got a drawer full of stuff over here. This is lemon heads. That's made with lemon heads candy. I want to put it where it's not reflecting. There we go. Lemon head candy. You need to sell the paperweight. Do you know how many? My family tells me all the time I need to sell it. So the only problem with selling it is I don't mind selling it, but I don't have enough equipment to make a large amount. And it takes 24 hours for it to cure. So if, let's say, 5 people wanted it, it would take 5 days because it takes 24 hours to do a full set for it to cure. And it actually 24 hours, you could take it out, but it really takes up to 3 days to completely cure and be rock hard solid. But after 24 hours, it's good to go. Like, after 24 hours, I could take this out, but you can still kind of flex it and move it a little bit after 24 hours. It's still set, but it takes a good full 3 days to truly, truly set this. And so my family's always telling me, you need to, I put little dried flowers in this. I don't know if you can see it, but I like doing all this stuff. I like, I got a drawer full of stuff. I'm always doing videos on this. This is another little paperweight. I made this for my niece. Little paperweight. I put glitter and a little popsicle sticker in there. But yeah. Let me show y'all what I did. Let me show you. So I took my daughter's necklaces. Pictures, old photos that were kind of getting beat up and roughed up. And I'm going to make bracelets out of these. This is my oldest daughter, Moni. I am lovely, Monet. And this is my youngest daughter, Brianna. She was 5 and she was a year old. And then this is me with my oldest daughter, Moni. Kind of hard to see it. Kind of hard to see it. I look so young on there. But yeah, I'm going to make bracelets out of these. I'm going to make bracelets out of these. So once I'm back, working and getting more supplies, I just got my book from Iron Mountain to start making jewelry. Girl, yes, yes, yes. I love making jewelry. I got, supplies. And I have a, let me see. I got these. I made these. I'm going to make bracelets out of these. These are pretty pink. I made bracelets out of them. I got earrings that I'm making out of them too. But yeah, these are the earrings that I made. Made these little earrings. It's kind of hard to see it. And then this is the matching necklace charm. I have to put a chain on it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of a pearl-like. I wanted it to be like a pearl-like. It's kind of hard to see it because it's so opaque. Too cute. Good. Good. I will definitely give you pointers. I will give you all the pointers you need. Yes, yes, yes. And I like doing this. And once I'm back, we're gonna get more supplies and I do more videos. I haven't done a video in a while, and I miss doing my videos. So for now, I can just do live and just kind of talk about it. But my sisters always tell me I need to sell it. Friends are always telling me, why don't I sell it? I'm on Facebook as well, and I show a lot of the stuff that I do on Facebook. On my Instagram channel, it has a lot of the stuff, and the Instagram has videos. YouTube has my videos, obviously, as how I do it, but a lot more stuff that I've done, I've put it on Instagram because a lot of it I've given it away. Whenever I make something, I give it out as a gift. Obviously, I'm making it to promote the channel, and then I give it as a gift to a family member. But I would have to get a lot more molds, and those are expensive. The silicone molds, what I mean, and those are they can get pretty expensive. I get them off of Amazon. I love Amazon. Love it, love it, love it. And is your name the same? Yep. Rose J Creates. It's the same. Yep. Yep. Go on Instagram and you'll see a lot more. And I post stuff on there too as well. And I'm still new at this. There are so many ideas that I get because our community kind of gives us ideas on things to try, and there's so much I want to try, and yeah, I'm looking. I think the next project I want to do are tie dye coasters. I have coasters with flowers in them, um, but the next one I want to do a tie dye coaster. I got my paint, my resin paint in my drawer, and I can't wait to do some tie dye coasters. I've done coasters with candy in them. I'm sure you've seen if you're obviously following me, my YouTube channel. You'll see the M&M's coaster I did on Instagram. It's just a picture of it. But yeah, I'm looking for tie dye. Yeah, I'm looking. I want to do a tie dye coaster. So yeah, I have so many ideas in my head, and I just I have my notebook. Here's my notebook. This is my notebook. What is this? This is my notebook. I have notes in them on things that I want to try. I have channels of people that I have notes like if I've subscribed to your channel, I put notes in there. I put your name so I can know to go back and look at your channel and see what you're about. Because, like I said, I can't read everybody. It's a lot to look at, but I write notes to remind me, go look at this person's channel and check out what they're about. Because obviously, if I'm subscribing, I want to know what you're about. I just don't want to subscribe and, just never ever go back to your channel or, show you any support. I want to, make it, purposeful. I want to know if I've subscribed to your channel. I want to know why. I want to know what you're about, what's going on with your channel. So, that's my little notebook that I keep for YouTube and notes and stuff and people that I want to go back and check out their channel and, write down ideas. Like one of my ideas is a tie-dye coaster. I've done flower coasters. I've done candy coasters, but yeah, I want to do a tie-dye coaster. I want to do some tie-dye jewelry. I got this jewelry mold, silicone mold set, and I want to do some tie-dye jewelry. So I got so many ideas. Yeah. I want to do some more bracelets. My niece wants a bracelet. These bracelets that I ordered the molds for them, and the molds that I ordered were small. I need larger because I was planning on wearing this, but I can't fit my hand in it. So the mold that I bought for this was small, and so I need to get a larger one. So, what is it? I'm looking at the bracelet video now. Oh, good. Yeah. And so that silicone mold that I'm using, it was small, and I wasn't thinking. I just ordered a silicone mold and wasn't thinking. When I was looking at it, I was like, okay, that looks like that's flexible. Duh. Once it hardens, it's going to harden in that size. Not thinking, but yeah, I'm going to order some more molds, and I'm going to get a larger one so I can actually wear my bracelets. I wear my earrings, I wear my necklaces, but I haven't been able to wear my bracelets, so looking forward to that. So, and I want to do another one with flowers in it. This is with gold leaf paper. I ordered this gold leaf paper off of AliExpress. I don't know if y'all ever been to AliExpress. It's an amazing website. Cheap. Everything on there is little or nothing. It's cheap as all outdoors. But only problem is it takes forever for you to get the stuff because it's coming from China. It's coming from, some of them is coming from China, some of it's coming from Japan. It takes a really long time. You know about AliExpress, Vern? Yes. I love AliExpress. It's very, very cheap. Extremely, extremely cheap. Cheaper than Amazon. But it takes forever. It takes a long, long time for you to get your stuff. Amazon, you can get your stuff in a day or two, the next day, or, I think the longest I've ever had to wait for something was maybe 3 days. AliExpress, it's taking me up to 2 weeks to get something. So if it's something that you really need right away, then go to Amazon. They have really great deals. It's real, real cheap. It's Amazon isn't that expensive. I like Amazon. They're my go-to. But AliExpress, hands down, you guys have to check it out. It's extremely cheap, but it takes a long, long time for you to get your stuff. So that's the only thing. So I like AliExpress. Yeah, I get a lot of my jewelry supplies, like my dried flowers. Like these are some necklace charms I made. I'm gonna put chains on them. I bought chain links and stuff, but these are real dried flowers. I got these from AliExpress. Got a bag of them. Like I said, these were dried flowers. Got this from AliExpress. It takes a long time for you to get the stuff from them. They got some good stuff, but it takes a long time. And that's the only thing. And sometimes I've ordered stuff and it'll come and I'm like, when the heck did I order this? And I look and realize, oh my God. I'm like, really? It took this long. It took so long that I literally forgot that I ordered it. You know, they're always out of stock. Um, they only have a limited amount of supplies of stuff. But it's a great, it's a great website. It's real, real cheap. My niece was the one that told me about it. And, it's really, really good. And charms are nice. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna put chains on those. My daughter wants me to make her one. I'm gonna make her one. She's always wanted me to make stuff. Yeah, she's always wanted me to make stuff for her. So and my sisters, I give stuff to them as gifts. I've given all my sisters coasters, keychains. I make keychains for them. I don't got any more keychains, but I made these. I'm going to turn these into little refrigerator magnets. I got these little refrigerator magnets. I'm going to turn these into refrigerator magnets and give them to my grandson. He has a bunch of refrigerator magnets I made for him. My daughter has them all over her refrigerator. And so, yeah, I like just being crafty and just coming up with different things. Ideas, I said, things, yeah. What keychains? Well, I have one video where I've made keychains and I put flowers in them. Another video I made keychains where I put what did I put in them? Stickers. I don't even know if I have any over here because my daughter every time she comes over she rates my stuff, all my supplies that I make. I have a drawer full of stuff. She raids it. I don't think I have a keychain in here. I have a bunch of stuff in here. I made this refrigerator magnet with gold leaf. Isn't it pretty? I don't have any keychains because they've hit me up. My daughter comes over and hits me up all the time. And I have to watch her and I have to catch her because some stuff, when I make it, I like to take photos. And sometimes she hits me up before I can even get a photo of it. So, yeah, but I don't have any keychains over here right now. I've given them all away. But, I'm a... next time I do a video, I'm going to make you a keychain and I'll send it to you. I'll send you an IC one. Yeah. I have a keychain video of all the ones. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but once I'm, back, doing my videos, I plan on doing a lot of projects and I say tie-dye and then you see the keychain one? Yeah. I want to do, like I say, tie-dye coasters. And then I seen this one video, this lady who's following me and I'm following her. She made this vase out of resin. Like you can use resin for anything. Make all sorts of things. And she, mixed resin together and she poured it out on a piece of wax paper. And it's best to use wax paper because it won't stick to wax paper. It'll stick to everything else while it's wet. And once it's done, you can pull it up. I have wax paper on my desk over here. But she, mix it up, poured it out on her wax paper, and then add different colors to it. Just added, different colors to it while it was still in a pool of liquid. And she let it set like that. And after 7 to 8 hours, you can take resin and you can kind of mold it. It's hard enough where it's not leaving prints, but it's soft enough like if you wanted to drill a hole in it to, maybe hang it or something, you could do that. So after 8 hours, you can, release it from its mold or whatever it's in. Won't nothing happen to it. You won't leave any prints or anything. And after 8 hours, what she did was sit it on a vase, a glass vase. I mean, a mug or something. She just set it on a glass jar or something. And what it did was drape over it. And then she let it sit, the additional, hours that it needed to be 24 hours. And then I molded it and it was a little glass vase. And I said that's another project that I plan on doing. And we get ideas from people. I've had people, shout out to me and say, "Oh, thanks for those refrigerator magnets ideas." They'll ask me where I get my supplies from, and I let them know, "Hey, this is where I get them." Sometimes I go to Hobby Lobby and get some supplies from there, which is, shout out to Hobby Lobby. I love Hobby Lobby. But yeah, I like showing, love to people, and showing them, my ideas, and they, show me love from, their ideas and what they're doing and stuff. So yeah, yeah. What did you think of the keychain, Vern? Did you see the keychain video? Yeah, I mean, I like doing a lot of stuff. I got these 3D. It's not necessarily stickers. You put them in solution, and um, they're on a like a. I have to pull it out. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay. So this is called 3D art. I had to fold it up. And what I do is, I'll, get whatever container that I want to use. Doesn't matter what the container is. I can make this look 3D in resin. I can make it look like the fish is actually swimming. This is another project I'm going to be doing. And I've ordered these. I got this from AliExpress actually. But this is 3D art. These are little fishies. Let me pull it out. But once I do my video, it's going to look like the fish is literally in the container. 3D fishes, they're designed to look 3D. You put a layer of resin, put a fish in it, let it sit for a couple hours, about 3 hours. You put another fish on top of that, pour another layer of resin, let it sit for another 3 hours. Keep adding it, and it looks 3D. And this is strictly for resin. Yeah, just wait till I do my little videos. I'll be doing this. This is another project that I'm gonna be working on. And my dried flowers. I gotta give me some more dried flowers. I'm almost running low on it. These are little mini flowers. These are beautiful. I put these in a lot of projects, but yeah, I got a lot of ideas. I write them down. She said I'm looking out. Yeah, I actually made one of these for my grandson. I got one of these little this. I got this from the dollar store. And I put a small layer of resin, and then I put fishies. I put a row of fishes in it, and then I poured another layer of resin, and then I put some more fishies on it, and then I put another layer of resin, and I put some more sticker fishies, and so it looked 3D. And then I put magnets on the back of them, and so he has it on his refrigerator. So when he walks past, it looks like the fishes are on 3D sideways. Yeah. Yeah, I give him a lot of stuff. So he comes over and he sees a lot of my stuff. I have to hide it because, some stuff I don't want him to get because I want to use it to take photos and, show off and stuff. But I make stuff, especially for him. So what do you guys think of those ideas? You like that? What do you think of those? Good. I got a lot going on in my head. Trust me. It's a lot I want to do. I plan on doing. I'm putting this stuff back in the bag. It's a lot I want to do and I plan on doing, and my head is full of ideas and stuff I want to try, and I just write it down in my little notebook back there, and I'm just trying to stay ahead of the game. Good. I'm glad you liked it. I'm still learning. I'm still growing, and every day I think of new ideas, and those are two of the ideas that I want to try: the tie-dye coasters, necklace charms with tie-dye, and a vase. I want to make, but I need to get bigger silicone molds. Amazon has them. I was on there the other day looking at silicone molds for resin, and I was looking at different sizes of, the bigger ones because I wanted to do a plate and put it on a plate stand. And yeah, I got ideas. And then another idea that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be making coasters, but instead of making them in my silicone mold, I was thinking about getting kitchen towels, the little square 4x4 towels that you have on your backsplash, the little white towels. I seen a project with that. I'm excited, guys. Y'all got me excited talking about this. But I seen a project with that, and I was like, I was telling my daughter, I said, oh, I don't have to use a lot of my resin. I can just use a little bit of resin to seal it from the top. And so that's another idea. What is the question? Why are you wearing the black gloves? Can you reuse the mold? Yes. I'm wearing the black gloves because sometimes my hands get a sticky film on it and I have to scrub it. It's toxic, non-toxic. It doesn't have any fumes, but I was wearing the gloves because sometimes it has a sticky film on my hands. It's like really, really thick syrup. And then, or not necessarily syrup, like glue. Have you ever had glue on your hands and, you wash it, but you still feel a little bit of the glue? So it takes a couple of days for me to get the stickiness off. So that's why I was wearing gloves, because it was just drying out my skin. But, sometimes it's impossible to wear the gloves because you have to kind of get into certain areas. So some videos I have gloves and then some of them I don't. But it's non-toxic. I make sure whenever I order resin, epoxy resin, it's non-toxic. So yeah, it's this is one of the smaller ones. I get a bigger one. My niece bought me this for Christmas. This went so fast. I mean, a couple of projects, and this was gone. But yeah, this is the resin and the hardener. I'm out of the hardener. But yeah, I normally get the big gallon jugs, so those last me a little bit of while. Right, thanks. You are so welcome, Vern. You're so welcome. Hopefully, you kind of got an idea of what I'm about and what my channel is about. And you got a little bit, kind of got to know a little bit more about me. And that's what this is all about, getting to know me and, me getting to know you guys and learning about you guys. And, I appreciate all the love and support that you've shown me. I appreciate all the love and support you've shown me, I see. So, that's what we're here to do. We're here to help each other grow. And, I get excited when I get to talk about resin. And, I've been a crafter my entire life. I tell people this. When I was in the second grade, I won my very first drawing contest. And we had to draw the library. And we had to draw why, what was so important about the library. And I drew a picture of this big, they were shocked that I drew a picture of the library. I had the glass was made, I drew stained glass. I can see the fit. Yeah. And I'm gonna make him another one. I was rushing on that one because I didn't want to give him my good ones. I just wanted to give him something because he kept running around me, and I don't want him to mess up my section. But I'm gonna make him another one, and I'm gonna do another video, and it's gonna be perfect. I had to hurry up and make him that one because he kept, working my nerves, wanted me to make him something. And, I try not to do videos when he's around because it's just impossible. He wants to touch everything. If, I had my resin mix, he would stick his finger, what is this, Gigi? I'm like, Chase, you can't do that. You can't touch that. And, he's just excited and he's curious about everything. He's 5 years old. I love him to death. What was I saying? I'm sorry, y'all. I get off track. That's this old age. My daughter always tell me about it. What was I talking about? Actually, what was I talking about? I forgot what I was talking. Oh, my very first drawing contest. I know. So, I've been a crafter and, into arts my entire life. I won my very first contest when I was in the second grade. We had to talk about the library and we had to tell why the library was so important. I drew a big old picture of the library. My windows were stained glass. I had I used crayons to make it look like a stained glass. I had columns. I had grass. You can see inside the library. You can see the books on the shelf. Oh yeah, it was in the second grade. I drew all that, and I won first place. And my prize was a card and a Snickers candy bar. Now, when I tell my daughter this, she looks at me like, really, Mom, a Snickers candy bar? When you're in the second grade, back in the 70s, Snickers candy bar was a luxury. Kids my age didn't have Snickers candy bars. No. We had penny candy. Candy was actually a penny. The adults ate Snickers. Snickers was considered a luxury. It was not something that children ate. We got a quarter and we got to go to the corner store and buy real life penny candy. Candy was actually a penny. And everybody got a quarter for their allowance every week. And we would go to the store and buy 25 pieces of candy. And it was the best. But I had a Snickers candy bar. And that was my, what I won. Yes, penny candy. Yes, it was actually a penny. Yes. And we would go to this corner store and they already had it pre-made up. They had 25 pieces already pre-made up in a bag because what was happening was we would go in the store and they would have all these different jars. And I know you guys remember this. Vern may not remember since she's in her 30s. But I know you remember this. So in the days, they had the jars of candy and you got to say, give me 2 of those, give me 3 of those, give me 5 of those. So what we were doing was holding up the line for all the adults that were wanting to spend good money. The kids are holding up the line saying, give me 5 of those. So the store owner he got smart. He was like, I ain't got time for this. Y'all not finna hold my line up. So he started making pre-bags of penny candy, 25 cents worth. And he, divided it all up, 2 or 3, however many it was. And you would say, give me a bag of penny candy. He go, here you go. I'm like, no, that's, here you go. Bye, get out. And you left the store with 25 pieces of penny candy that was actually a penny. But yeah, I won my very first drawing contest when I was in the 2nd grade, and my prize was a Snickers candy bar and a card. And then my oldest daughter, Moni, swear to God, hand to God, she won her very first drawing contest when she was in the 2nd grade. She, her artwork, she did the botanical garden. She did flowers. And I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. And her artwork got put on display at the Missouri Botanical Garden here in St. Louis, Missouri. So we got to go and see her artwork on display at the Botanical Garden. And I told her, I said, the very first time I won my drawing contest, I was in the 2nd grade as well. And I won a card and a Snickers candy bar. And that's why she always looks at me like, really, Mom? They gave you a Snickers candy bar? Yes. We had people's homes on my block. What does it say? We had people's homes on my block and areas that, so, yes. And you was too young. Sure. And I see, do you remember, I don't know if you drank soda, but how, like if you drank Pepsi or whatever soda you drank, it came in bottles, came in really tall bottles, and it came in 6-packs. We didn't have 12-pack cans or 24 packs like we do now. It came in 6-packs. In the bottles. And remember, you could take the bottle back to the store and get 10 cents for the bottle. They would recycle the bottles and you would get 10 cents and you would buy more penny candy with that 10 cents. Do you remember recycling bottles? And do you remember Pepsi's coming in, the big tall glass bottles? They weren't plastic then, they were glass. Do you remember that? Which is, I don't drink soda now, but years ago, I did, yeah. But do you remember how sodas came? It came in bottles. They didn't come in plastic, bottles that they come in now where, they're easily recyclable. And they came in like these 6-pack, came in 6-packs. It was in this wooden cardboard, container. And okay, good, you remember it. And I told my daughter, I said, well, you used to be able, when you were done drinking, well, we didn't drink Pepsi. My mother was able to get the 6-pack. We drank Kool-Aid. Pepsi was another luxury for us. We drank Kool-Aid. She would go to the store and get 10 packs of Kool-Aid for $1, and we drank that. But she would give us her Pepsi bottles to go take to the store to recycle and get 10 cents off the bottle. And that would be our penny candy. So we would say, Mom, can you please say the bottles? And we would take it to the store and get 10 cents worth of penny candy with it. And, that was our treat. We were happy. We were, life was simple back then. We were outside. We enjoyed outdoors, riding our bikes and playing hula hoops, But now, times have changed. I'm even a homebody now. Yeah. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But it's good to know that you understand since Vern is too young and she's in her 30s and she doesn't quite relate to us old folk. She'll get there. Yeah. But yes, it was. I miss those days. I miss those days too. I told my daughter, I said, uh, when I was in school, the teachers were allowed to spank us. Like that's another thing my daughter doesn't believe. She doesn't believe that teachers were allowed to hit you. Yes, Catholic schools they got hit on the hand with a ruler. Catholic teachers were allowed to hit you with a ruler. Public schools were allowed to paddle you with an actual paddle. And you know, yes, I am a youngin. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm a youngin too. I'm a young at heart too. Oh Lord Jesus, she cried. Yeah, but it's just times have changed, and priorities have changed, and now social media is taking it over, and you know nobody really goes outdoor unless they have to. They brought the world to them. Nothing wrong with it. Um, I'm the oldest here of mine. Are you? I have four sisters, and technically I'm the oldest, even though I tell everybody Tina is the oldest, but I'm the oldest of four sisters. My younger sister, like I said, she's we almost have a 20-year gap between me and my younger sister. I was I think 19 going on 20 when my mom had my younger sister. And the other video that I did, how I was like, yeah, you can't say anything to people's children. No, you cannot. No, no, you cannot. My daughter gets text messages all day long about my grandson. The teacher texts her and let her know what he's doing. He's been getting in trouble a lot at school. And we don't have a lot of boys in our family. We have a lot of girls. And I told Brianna, I said, you're going to have to sit down and talk to him. I said, because, you know, he doesn't have a lot of, role models to look to. Everybody in the family are girls. And, even outside, in his neighborhood, it's a lot of girls. And so I said, boys are a little bit more rambunctious. And I said, he gets into a lot of stuff. I said, he's not going to be quiet like an angel like my niece is. I said, he's a boy. I said, so he's going to be up and loud. And I said, you need to tell him when he's indoors to use his indoor voices. And I said, you need to teach him how to respect adults. He's 5 years old. He can understand right from wrong. When I was 5 years old, if the school got involved outside of the school hours, like if my mother got a call or a note about me acting up, yeah, I would just say, what, just kill me now. Some girls are like that too, yeah. Yeah. Some girls are like that, but my nieces, they don't have any issues in school. They're really good. They're really quiet. They get along. My grandson Chase, yeah, we get a lot of the notes and calls about him because he won't shut up. He likes to talk about everything. And every time he sees his teacher, he has a story to tell her about what's been going on at home and what he did for the weekend. And she's like, okay, Chase, we're going to, focus on, our work, and we're going to tell a story later. But, then he'll do this. He'll start frowning because she doesn't want to listen to what, he has to say, and she hears it all day long. But, she's like, there's a time, we'll hear stories, but right now you need to focus on work. And, then he starts pouting and he gets up and walks out of the classroom, which is what he's been doing lately. So she's going to have to get on this little butt, so, it is what it is. But I was sweet, quiet, shy kid. Do I never got in trouble? Yeah. Yeah. I very rarely got in trouble at school because in those days, the school was allowed to paddle you. And if you got in trouble at school, you got in trouble at home. So you got a paddle at school, you were coming home. I knew when I was going home, I was getting a spanking once I got home. Not even a spanking, a whooping, an ass whooping, a good old fashioned ass whooping. So yeah, I did whatever I could to avoid getting in trouble at school. Now, when I was at home, at my grandmother's house, I got to go to my grandmother's house and hang out with my uncles. And I didn't have any brothers. I always considered them my brothers. I always wanted to hang out with the boys. And they kept me in trouble. Yeah, we just stayed in trouble to the point my mother stopped wanting to let me go over there, which I missed it. No paddles in my school. Yeah, well, we had them in mines. I've never gotten paddled, thank God. Knock on wood. But yeah, the teachers were allowed to pat him. That's why you're that's why you're a troublemaker now. Oh, you're a troublemaker. I don't think she's a troublemaker. I refuse to believe that. Yeah, yeah, but my daughter always says, "Let a teacher try to pat on me." I said, "They won't now. Obviously, times have changed, But in those days, you got schools allowed to pat you. I see. Unbelievable. Yeah, yeah. But my uncle stayed in trouble. They stayed getting paddled at school, and of course, when you got paddled at school, you got a whooping at home, and so they just never got it, never learned, and you know. Now, they're older, and I look at all the hell they put me through, kept getting me in trouble when we were at home when I was hanging out with them, and now, we see each other. And my one young uncle who's younger than me, yeah, um, face full of gray hair, beard full, gray. He just looks like he's 60 some years old, and I'm older than him. I'm 48, and I think he's in his 40s. I don't know exactly how. I know he's in his 40s. But he looks older than me. He, gray hair, looks like an old man, and you know, he always says, "Love your niece," and I said, "Love your uncle," and looks, like an old ass man, and I'm older than him, and we look at each other and we're like, "Remember all the stuff we used to do when we were young?" He's like, "Yeah," but yeah, but what, it is what it is. So, what time is it, ladies? It's getting late. It's 11:30, and I'm starting to get tired now. You guys getting tired? Let me clean this computer off. I didn't even think anybody. I was like, I don't even know why I'm going live. Ain't nobody gonna be on this late at night, but I got the pleasure of chit chatting and talking to you guys and kind of telling you guys what I'm about, and look at some more videos. Let me know what you think of the videos, and I'm gonna do more, and make sure I'm looking at you guys' channel, and I have a list of the channels I want to check out and the people. Oh Lord Jesus, 1 a.m. Yeah, where are you at? Where are you at? I see. I'm in Central Time, St. Louis time. It's 11:30, a little after 11:30 here. And the fact that you're on showing me love, wow, Marilyn, wow. And the fact that you are up until 1 a.m. showing me love, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, sis. Thank you for all the love and support. I appreciate it. I'm gonna sign off soon so you can get some sleep. Hopefully, you can get some sleep. Hopefully, I can get some sleep. Um, take my butt to bed soon. Vern, are you still up, or you about to crash too? She probably down. She probably done. Well, I will be back on. I'll check you guys out if you're on tomorrow. And I'll show love and support to you guys tomorrow. I'll try to do another live stream tomorrow with more people on. You're blowing my oh Lord. What time is it there? Where are you at in New York? I see says 1 a.m. where she's at, and good night to you, Vern. Good night, love. Have a good night. I see. I will see you tomorrow. If you're on live, or if I'm on live, we'll connect tomorrow. Promise you that. 12:40. Gotcha. It's 11. A little after 11:30 here. Almost 11:40. So I'm about to head to bed. So I appreciate you ladies being on here with me. Um, you know, getting to know each other, and getting to know what I'm about. And thank you for all the love and support, ladies. And Vern, I know you'll probably be on tomorrow. I'm gonna check you out tomorrow, and I see I'll catch you when I catch her. So you ladies have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging in here with me tonight, and we'll chat tomorrow. Okay, and I can't wait to upload some videos so you guys can see some more stuff, and kind of see what else I can do. Have a good night, ladies. Love you. Have a good night.